Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne Whiteman, and I teach mechanical engineering at Georgia Tech. Welcome to my course, Applications in Engineering Mechanics. This course is an exciting look at understanding and applying engineering principles to real-world structures. We'll look at structures such as bridges and truss elements like this that are used to carry the intended loads. We'll also study stationary structures, like perhaps this stepladder, or even a tripod-type structure, as I show here. We'll also study structures with moving parts, such as this pair of pliers that are designed to transmit and alter the effect of forces. So let's look at the learning outcomes for this first module. First of all, I want to talk about what's different between engineering and science, and then we'll go over the major topics in the course. So what do engineers do? This is a quote. The scientist describes what is, the engineer creates what never was. And so here's some simple structures that engineers might design. This is on the left is a campus directory sign that was built by an engineer, designed by an engineer. And on the right is a truss bridge. My daughter actually worked a past summer for a railroad company, and she took a picture of this on one of her site visits as a truss bridge. And when you get done with this course, you'll be able to analyze structures like this. So this is an engineering mechanics course. It's application of engineering mechanics. Engineering mechanics is also referred to as engineering science. It takes the basic fundamentals of math, physics, and the basic sciences, how the physical world works, and it translates it into applications in mechanical engineering, civil engineering, aerospace applications, material science applications, all kinds of engineering applications where that science is used to fulfill a human need. Here are the course topics that we're going to cover throughout the course. First of all, we're going to do a review of my course, Introduction to Engineering Mechanics. That course is a prerequisite for this course. If you haven't taken that course and you haven't mastered those fundamentals, you will not be successful in this class. And so I highly recommend you taking that class before you take this course. We'll look at a number of different structural applications. We'll look at frames and machines. We'll look at plane trusses, space trusses, structures with cables that support the loads. We'll also look at the internal forces in beams, and we'll learn something about, or something on how to draw what we'll call shear force and bending moment diagrams. And then finally, the last block of instruction of the course, we'll look at the effects of friction on static equilibrium problems. And in friction, we can have cases where we have impending slipping or even impending tipping, and we'll go through all of that. Here's a picture of a bridge that I took on campus, and it's just an example of a structure that you might be able to or might be interested in analyzing after you understand the engineering procedures that we learn in this course. We'll even talk about and study structures such as this bridge with cable support, a suspension type bridge. And here's a situation or a dilemma that you might have found yourself in sometime, and we'll actually solve this problem. We'll go through and look at the loads in the situation and that's shown here. And finally, you'll even learn static stability and equilibrium for devices as large and complex as this tower crane. So there's a lot of exciting things that we're going to learn how to analyze and study, and you'll be able to look at those items through the eyes of an engineer. So let's get started. I look forward to seeing you at the next module.